Frozy, can you hear me? Let's start there. How's my volume? Can you hear me? Hey, Marshall, well, real quick, can you hear Froze? Loud and clear? You said run it one more time, Marshall? Should we run it one more time? Let's run it one more time then.
It's Big Froze, Big Froze. Big Froze, Big Froze. Now that you see it, they watch me like they watch the news.
Yeah.
We don't do no talking, we know what they do for the views. If I took a loss, no, I got it all back.
It's the zone.
They just wanna talk, so we gonna talk facts. Yeah.
It's the realest channel in battle rap. We not being quiet about it no more.
Really on the blood, really on the blood.
We control the algorithm. Welcome back to the channel, man. Happy to see y'all. Hopefully y'all happy to see me. What a beautiful day. What a beautiful day. Facts, I don't care what you like. Yeah, you thought I forgot how you was talking to me in your live? You ain't the realest channel. I'm the realest channel. Tried to check me, catching yourself checking me in front of people. I thought we was better than that. Shout out to Facts, man. Y'all go over to Battle Facts channel. One thing I like about Facts is he consistent. There's not enough consistency around here. Schmo. Oh, you know what, Jay Schmo? I'm glad you in here too. Big fan. You know, Schmo, me and bros was doing some homework. I got to go over it again. I haven't found one breakdown where you gave me a win in the last 2 years. A little upset about that, Jay Schmo. Respect your opinion. I feel like you're real critical of Frozenberg. But I understand both sides of this shit now. You know, for some reason, the narrative is I've just been on a downslope. They forgot the Clips battle. They forgot my Mike P performance. They forgot how solid I was versus Av into the third round. Did you hear the announcement? Froze back in the ring. True foe. Sound better in the trenches. Easy reached out. We handled the business. He said, Froze, you've been on a 14-month layoff. Are you done? All I needed to do was hear Chilla said what he said on the championship, on the Cody panel, when it got my competitive juices flowing again. Now I want to battle. This is in battle rap. It seems like you can't do two things at once. You get good at something else. They say you're not good at, so you know, they did it to Holla all the time. Trying to do it to me, but it's okay. I like a challenge. And I respect True Foe. He's been calling me out for 2 years. Now, he don't make a lot of noise, so y'all might not have known he's been calling me out for 2 years. Y'all might not have known that, but he has. He's been asking for this work for 2 years, since Midnight Madness. They asked me how I felt about True Foe. I said, well, it depends on who you're asking. Frozenberg would have said, well, True Foe's a good battler and he's formidable. A pro. Rosenberg Raw might have said something like, well, TBL has 42 of the top 100 battlers on their next card, and True Foe ain't on it. How good could he be? So I guess it depends on who you're asking. Froze or Rose. They're two different people. They're two different people. But I'm glad. I'm glad it's True Foe. Again, he's formidable. And, you know, I haven't given out a beat down in a while. No Diddy. I'm due for them. I've been in a lot of close battles. I'm due for them. But did you see TBL? They just dropped Jazz the Rapper versus Hollow. The face-off. Go check that out. I did the face-off. It was a great face-off. Great face-off. Actually, watching... Before I did both these face-offs, I anticipated that Jazz vs. Hollow was going to be more difficult to get going. Rum and Daylight would have been easier. It was the opposite. It was tough to do the Daylight one because Rum Nitty's so reserved. And Jazz the Rapper and Hollow, they were going the whole time. Hollow was talking a lot of shit. And I like Hollow in that bag. Hollow's been a little timid lately. Or so it appears. So to see him with Jazz, saying, the dudes take you light. They don't really be taking you serious. When I hear him say stuff like that, I say, oh, Hollow tapped in. Hollow pulled the laptop out on her too. That's all I'll say. So right after this live, y'all make sure, hit the like button too. Y'all make sure y'all go watch that. Why no and why hats behind you and half your career you battled there. Bron still respects Miami. That's a good question, ARP. Cause you from New York. How about that? That's why I ain't got no hats up there, ARP, because that's where you from. All these good cards coming around. I got a better question for you. When the next RBE card? That sounds like a better question to me instead of talking about some hats. If your friends won't tell you, Frozy will. Now, I know you guys are seeing the title. You're probably like, well, what is Froze talking about? I feel like as bloggers, vloggers, media, we throw the media word around really loosely, right? Let's be clear here. Bro's not in the building. He's inspecting an Amazon right now. We throw the word media around loosely. Everybody ain't media that cut their camera on and talk. Some are media, some are merching, right? It's a big difference. But I still think no matter what you call yourself or what you think you are, or what the people deem you as peers, there should be a minimal line of respect for each other. And I think all of us have been guilty of crossing it at times. Shout out to Studio B. My guy Rick and my guy Ja over there in Jersey. I feel like we cross that line sometimes for multitude of reasons. Sometimes it's because we don't have no content to talk about, which is whack. Two, we looking for a video click. We looking to get them views up so we can get a nice check at the end. Speaking as a whole, bloggers. But what we don't do is get all the facts together before we start blogging. We just cut the camera on when we think we want to and start talking. So I say all that to say, in the last couple of days, I've been seeing a few bloggers say a couple things about the TBL event. Of course, I'm working for it, but also I know some facts. Let's start here. $75 for a 2-day card that has over 20-something battles on it. 40 plus of the top 100 battlers in the game are on this card. I mean, each day one and day two are $30-something a piece. I mean, Eunice broke it down yesterday. It's $3.57 a battle or some shit like that. It don't get no better than that. We paid more for 5 battles. We paid more for 6 battles, 4 battles, 7 battles. All right, $75 for this card is a steal. If your friends won't tell you, Frozy will. So let's be clear here. Let's credit them for being able to make it affordable when you can tell the budget gotta be high. This ain't just a money grab for TBL. This for the culture. Make no mistakes about it. Of course they want to make some money, but they ain't robbing nobody. They're giving us Daylight versus Nitty. They're giving us Twerk versus Ward. They're giving us Geechee versus 40. Miss Hustle versus Real Deal. Nobody asked for that battle, but if you break down Miss Hustle and Real Deal individually, they are both story-booked battle rappers. Pair them together, come on, I'm with it. I ain't know I wanted it, but I want it now. All of the best battle rappers are on this card, y'all. $75 for 25 battles? 2 days? I don't see a problem with it. Now, I see, people complaining 90-second rounds. Oh, this 90-second rounds. 90-second rounds. Is this what we doing now? Well, how many facts did you get behind that? Because the minimum requirement is 90 seconds. Meaning that's the least amount of time you can rap without breaching your contract. Okay? 2-minute cutoff. You know what other card was structured the same way? The card that came in second place last year for card of the year, Mad 6. 90-second cutoffs, 90-second minimum, 2-minute cutoffs, except for the main events. except for the main events. Well, I'll show you. One thing we do here, we gather the facts. Look at Match 6. Look how it was structured. Okay? Look all the way to the right, round times. Can you see it? I can. Those were the round times for the second best event of last year. Wasn't nobody complaining about round times for Match 6. You know what y'all was complaining about? How long Tay-Rock rapped. Wait. Whoa, this don't make no sense. We had a problem with how long Tay-Rock rapped, but now we complaining about the card having 90-second minimum requirements? Well, that seems like a contradiction, doesn't it? We do not have to create content at the expense of the leagues. It don't have to be like that, y'all. Stop. And no, I don't want to blog or war with none of you guys. I have respect for all of y'all, even if y'all have done fuck shit in the past or y'all had not liked something I did, cool. I don't want to be friends with anybody in this game. This is all business to me. I promise you, I've gotten past that point in my career. If we talk, if you call me and I can pick my phone up, it's because we cool. I am not looking for any friends here. I'm not looking for enemies either. But damn it, let's call a spade a spade. Let's not look for content at the expense of a league who doing it the right way. Come on, man. Look at this shit. Look at the round times for Mass 6. The second best event of last year, voted by y'all. T-Rex, 2 minutes. New Jersey Twerk, 2 minutes. Mike P, 2 minutes. Look, they're right there. The card, this is how TBL has been doing it since 2018. Are we tapped in or are we not? Are we really watching these battles or are we not? Do we know what's going on around here? Damn it, y'all get mad because I don't go live enough. I don't be looking to create no content, though, unless we doing a super stream. My bad. Sometimes I feel like we ain't got shit to talk about. So let's be clear. We don't got to shit on the leagues at the expense for content. Because that's what it is. And you know what? Let's be clear here. 20-something battles? You want to see 45 of these battlers rapping for 330? I don't. I do not. I don't need all 45 battlers rapping for 3 minutes and 30 seconds with no crowd reaction included. So that's 5 rounds if you're doing okay. Don't let you be cooking. You're going to be up there for 9 minutes. You know what that's going to breed? Long, drawn-out battles. Y'all know who's doing the commentary for that card? I don't know. Frozen Bros might be doing it. I thought that's what I heard. Commentary's a part of it, too. If we let all these battlers, all 40 plus of them, rap for 330, guess what y'all going to say? Man, this car running for 16 hours. This car way too long. This done stole my whole Friday and Saturday. Just got to make our mind up. Do we like the battles or not? Are we here for battle rap or not? I don't give a fuck how much money I make on this YouTube channel at the end of the year because the YouTube channel ain't where I needed to be at now. So I'm growing my channel. I ain't cutting this on for content. And I damn sure ain't shitting on no leagues or just talking without getting my facts straight because it's a disservice to the leagues. And when they do wrong, we can be critical of them. That's our job, ain't it? But not to find stuff to complain about. We don't got to do that. We just got to get the facts straight. Some of us know enough people to get the facts straight. Damn it, I see people complaining that I've seen get caught bootlegging. Are you a fan or you not? Are you merchant or you not? Our job is to get the facts straight and also be corrected when we're wrong. That's our job in media. If your friends won't tell you, Frozy will. So I just want to see collectively, you know, us try to get better at that, including myself. You know, go facts, say names. Facts, I run my channel how I want to run it. I'll say what I want to say, who I want to say, right? Respectfully, facts. You run yours the way you run it. You know, I remember there was a time where I was just getting this page popping. I had spoke up for a battle rapper that I thought was disrespected by somebody. And another blogger did a blog, and he started with, Froze, who the hell do you think you are? That's when I knew I arrived. That's when I knew I arrived. I said, damn, my message didn't even get heard. It was more, Froze, who you think you are? Now you think you popping? You got a little page? You think, I see it. That day, no blogger could call my phone. 90% of them. Couldn't none of them call my phone no more. Who all had my number? So it's tough to navigate that line that I think we need to have with each other. Because battle rap media would be so much better if 8 out of 10 of the bloggers could pick the phone up, call each other and be like, hey, Froze, you heard such and such? Boom, hey, Jay Black, you heard such and such? Jay Black always answers the phone for me likewise, too. That's my guy. Just make an example. I think it would be cleaner. But maybe some people don't care about being sloppy or being incorrect. So, you know, that's the best way. But, you know, it goes so much deeper than this blogging shit. A lot of us don't ever want to see nobody doing better than them. Everybody always competing, number watching. You know, trust me, battle rap don't pay consistently enough to be here still if you don't love it at some capacity. You gotta love it. Gotta love something about this shit. Or you're merchant. Either one. TBL got an amazing card. TBL has been doing things the right way. TBL has been filling voids. There's been a void since RBE left. Make no mistakes about it. There's a void. Don't you notice that the year that RBE had, where they were deemed to have the best year of any battle rap league, everything was popping. The Blue Room was popping. I mean, max outs left and right. It was a movie. It was a movie. And then ARP took his ball and he went home. Literally, since that time, the battle rap is dying narrative has picked up steam. And it has not went away. It's only been consistently there. So there's been a void in battle rap since RBE has stopped being consistently on the circuit. Battle rap took a hit when RBE went away. Make no mistakes about it. And I think as fans, we've been dying for that void to get filled, to get filled, right? Is it going to be Chrome 23? Is it going to be the trenches? Well, here TBL is. Do you know TBL Man Mass 6? They only had a brand agreement with King of the Dot. King of the Dot didn't make those battles. King of the Dot didn't pay those battlers. King of the Dot didn't get the venue. None of that. That was all TBL. You know who got all the credit? King of the Dot. No disrespect to King of the Dot or Organic. Their prestige, their company is so recognized in battle rap, it's easy to give them the credit. But the facts of the situation was TBL manned that event. I say that to say this. If they did it once, well, damn it, they can do it again. Who ever thought we were getting Tay-Rock and Big K until it happened? We quickly forget. We get shit and just forget. That battle literally couldn't happen. On 99% of the leagues, TBL made it happen. Daylight versus Nitty, who thought we were getting that? TBL's trying to fill that void. Let them. Allow them. Give them a shot. They don't even have the trust. See, you know, some of these battle leagues, the main battle leagues, they've been out so long, right? They've been out so long that they've had down years. They done shit we weren't happy with as fans. So we got a short leash with certain leagues. When weird shit start happening, we start, oh, here they go again. But that's tenure. That's a long, you know, relationship. You feel like you know somebody. We don't know TBL enough to be doing them like that. Smear campaigning with our snarky comments, loud and wrong. They don't deserve that. Respectfully, they just don't. So allow them to try to fill this void that has been hurting the game. And no disrespect to ARP and RBE, he's gave us 10 years of service. He reserved the right to get out the game when he wants. Sometimes it's best to go out while your shit is intact. Oh, ARP, been grinding 10 years. The first year, motherfuckers is like, RBE might be better than URL. Hey, wrap it up, we done. That's how they gonna remember us. I can't. How could I knock him for that? How could I knock him for that? As much as I wanted the boat to still be in the water, as much as I still wanted to fight, rep that brand, help carry that brand, the boss said he was tired. I don't got no more fight left in me. That's okay. Whether it was positive or not for him, the fact of the matter is, out of his control, it put a hole in the culture because he was feeding the culture at a high capacity. You never really know what you got until it's gone. Remember KFC, everybody, I hope I don't, let me see, I can say this without getting demonetized. Everybody yick eating. That's KFC. It don't matter if it ain't on the league. Oh, it don't matter? Battle rap been shaky since they left. Seems like Rare Breed really mattered to me. The facts show they mattered. Shit's been a zoo since. With some good events far in between. Shout out to Bags and Bodies. They're also trying to fill that void. Shout out to the mods. Shout out to everybody in the chat. My bad, y'all. I've been ripping and running since we started. I haven't said what's up to nobody. Should I keep cooking, though? There's a lot of leagues trying to fill that void. TBL has yet to burn us. They've yet to burn us. If you ask me, they're off to a fire start. Now, I know they've been going for a little bit, but the door is open for them to extend into a new league. Shout out to the Riot, too. Shout out to the Trenches. You know? So, man, I feel like we so programmed to complain and bitch about shit. We're so programmed that way. Can't even enjoy when it's good. Can't even enjoy when it's actually good. I'm ecstatic for this card. They got Miss Hustle, 40 bars. I already know how y'all feel about 40 as of lately, but let's just talk totality. Bro, they got 40 bars, Miss Hustle, and all three of the Bardashians on one card. That is insane. Name another card where that happened. Name another card. That's crazy. That ain't even the feature of the card. Just when you think about it and you break it down, like, damn, they got all the Mount Rushmore women on one card. Bardashians, Miss Hustle, and 40 bars? I ain't even get the Chirac and them the new. That's different. That's different. That's why it's $75 2 days. That's why. A-War versus Twerk, you shitting me? It's a main event. If your friends won't tell you, Frozy will. We ain't shortchanging nobody over here. It ain't 90-second round. Spunk 814. Get your facts straight. That's the problem. Running around spreading misinformation. It's 90 minutes, 90 seconds minimum. Minimum. Big difference. Meaning, if you rap for 85 seconds, you breach the contract. 2-minute cutoff. Spark 814. You'd be the same dude in here if all 22 of these battles was 3 minutes and 30 seconds. You would be in here talking about how long the event dragged. I'm helping you correct that blog, Spark, respectfully. Now you could go back in there, get in that comment section, and get him right. Everybody be loud and wrong. I'm allowed to yell. I'm in my building that we pay for. The mayor. That's the beautiful thing when you got a platform. Shit me. $75 for 2 days. I mean, both of these events. They're two events in one. Let's be clear here. They're two events in one. All right. We got Marv 1 and Arsenal in the car. I'm just going to throw randoms. Marv 1 and Arsenal. This ain't a main event. Much love, Spark. This ain't a main event. So let's not be critical of it. This is an undercard. Marv 1 versus Arsenal is in the middle of the card. Charlie Clips and Mike P. Well, I'll tell you what. I haven't been happy with Charlie's last performance. Damn it, I was disgusted as a Charlie Clips fan. But I see him sitting in the middle of the card versus Mike P. I'm here for that undercard. That's what it should be. When you look at the trajectory of the card, Elijah Straight and Cologne are the second battle of day 2. Hansel and Ace Amin are opening up the show for day 2. Snake Eyes and Capo is opening up the card for day 1. That's the card opener. Sprinkle a little Loso and J2 in there. I mean, there's no weak spot. Who was in here and watched Match 6? You would have saw me and Bros had our debut together. We did real good on the commentary type shit. But you would have saw, damn, they started at 2 o'clock and they was out the building by 8:45. Who doing that? There's only one person I've seen pull that off in that capacity. ARP had a battle with ARP, if you wouldn't have, help me if because I don't want to cap. We had a straight to it when it was like 17 battles. No pay-per-view. ARP got us out that building in 5-6 hours. It was unbelievable. The sun was shining when we left the building. Matter of fact, you can find a video of me walking out the building after I kicked Ill Will ass and the sun was shining. That was the main event. So, you know, the timing of these battles and how fast they're happening. Look on the card. Battles start at 2. Doors open at 1 p.m. First battle starts at 2 p.m. And there's only 10 minutes in between. We're not playing songs. We're not running trailers 45 times. No, we going to be in between. You're getting Frozen Bros. No Diddy. That's crazy. In between the battles, you're going to get Frozen Bros. Little 10, 15-minute clips as we do our thing. And then we right back to the ring. Jay the Nightwing and Ill Will is on this card, y'all. Come on, man. Come on, y'all. Come on. What more do we want? Killer and Verb? Stop it. Stop it, man. Emerson Kennedy and XL, there's writers on this card. There's punchers on this card. There's freestylers on this card. There's Mount Rushmores on this card. Almost every battler on this card is a top 100 battler. When you hear top 100, you don't put that much stake into it, but until you start naming the battlers, that's a big deal. That's a big deal. Chef Trez and Lou Castro. I mean, Bros is on the card. Everybody's on this card, except for Truffaut. How good could he be? But that's a whole nother topic. I mean, come on. So, you know, and I look up and down Eunice versus Passwords. Eunice versus Passwords, I'm here for that. Come on, Eunice, got a test for you. Type shit. So, you know, for me, it's like, every angle is covered for this. Every angle is covered for this. It ain't overpriced. Production was amazing for Mad 6. Facts, that is a fact. That's a Fendi. So we just need to cool our jets a little bit, man. Maybe get some facts before we start speaking, because right now, you know. Pardon me. Face Off versus Jazz the Rapper. And, Hollow just dropped on TBL channel. Go check that out. Love Passwords. Spark said he got money on Mike P. I think that's the car. I talked to 40 Bars yesterday. I asked her, I said, for 40, can I be a Truffaut, you think I didn't know you was in the chat? I said, 40, can I be a fan? Can I be a 40 fan? You know, when can we start questioning, you know, if it's over? Do you care anymore? Do you still want to do this? What are we doing at this point? And I'm sure she, you know, 40 was a little bit reserved. But I say all that to say, certain people are on bounce back battles. Certain people are trying to prove points. Certain people got the biggest matchups they ever had. There's so much layers to the card. If I wasn't working the card, you know what I would be doing? Sitting my ass at Bro's crib on a couch with my foot on the ottoman with a big-ass 44-ounce bag of popcorn and all types of diet iced tea, enjoying it. You shitting me? That's what I be doing. Hey, fo, you don't get no air in here. You get up on one of them spaces or something and go do some talking. I'll see you in about a month. You don't get no air in here, fo. I get to speak. You only get to listen in here. Now, you step your pen up versus A Ward. Money Mike, I agree. There has never been a time in your career, in my career, where you were better than me. Humbly. Freaky, what up? I say that humbly. There's never been a time. Ever. Why wouldn't I be confident versus you? 14-month layoff? You don't think I'm ready? You said you think I should be worried. I'm thinking about chilling. I should be worried about you. And I told you I am worried. I'm worried how they're gonna be scraping you off the fucking concrete when I'm done. When I'm done. Respectfully, fo. A lot of love for you. You can't do nothing with Frozy. Nothing. And I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you. And you know what I'm gonna do? Put my jacket back on, sit right back down at the commentator booth with the mic, and talk about what I just did to you. Type shit. Why would I tuck my chain around you? See yourself, you get your channel and talk about what you want to talk about, chump. You don't got no motion in here telling me what to talk about. I talk about what I want to talk about. Turkey. Apollo, man. April 12th, April 13th. It's going to be a movie. Go make sure y'all check out that face-off that just dropped today. Hollow vs. Jazz. It was a movie. I enjoyed it. Thought it was going to be a light face-off, and it was good. It was good. Good energy. Good energy. You know what else I've been seeing, too? Where are we at with this Geechee and Averb shit? You know, I just, what we doing? One thing I don't like, and I know it's a tough thing to navigate, is when you going through it with another battler that's from a different area than you. They squashed it, say less. Did they squash it? Well, we ain't got to talk about it. Shout out to both them brothers. Shout out to both them brothers. I'm late to the party. Wayne ain't got to go there. We ain't got to even open up that box. They got it. Shout out to them for squashing it. If your friends won't tell you Frozy, well, I appreciate the man shit. I appreciate the man shit. You know, I want Verb to be able to just show up to his battles and worry about rapping. That's all I want to see. Damn it, Verb. We just want to see. Just want to see, Verb. You still got it. You know, latter part of your career, the last 2 years, you've been doing a lot more talking than rapping. You still got it. Bro is bored as shit in the chat, y'all. You seeing me? Wish he was here. But I missed y'all, man. I'm excited to get back in the ring, if you guys were wondering. I'm excited. I needed that time off. You know, I always knew I wasn't the greatest, but I know I was always furthest from the weakness, underappreciated, underrated, and I always knew I was a dog. That's one thing a battle rap fan, a blogger, a battle rapper can never convince me that I'm not a dog, that I'm not a fighter. Not running for fights. I pick them. It's a difference. I always knew I was a dog. That's my thing. I'm competitive. I'm going to try to win. And on 10, I'm tough to win against. So I'm excited to be back in the ring. But I'm also excited to do this pay-per-view for y'all. Because I feel like these cards need it. That's another thing, too, before I get up out of here. Shout out to TBL. We might be working with TBL exclusively one day. That's how much I like them. I'm just talking. Just saying maybe. Battle League's got to stop cheating that part of the pay-per-view. The door is rarely as important as the pay-per-view. Stop undervaluing commentary. Stop cutting the costs. It's weak. It's needed. And I ain't even just talking about for me. Jay Black is great at it. You know who else was fire? Jay Smo and Misfit. Damn, they were good at that event they did. And I had low expectations for them. Stop cheating this shit. We need the pay-per-view commentary. I'm watching T-Top event, and boy, in between battles, it was tough. On top of them starting hours late. Stop cheating that shit. Stop trying to cut the budget when it's one of the most important parts. It literally can drive the event to be well. It can drive an ass event. An event where the rappers is ass and the commentary is good, the fans still feel like it was a success. They still enjoy. How many times you done watched an event where the fights weren't good, but the commentary was ripping them? That shit corny. You know, they wouldn't say that. They got, you know, they're professional with it. But great commentary can save a bad event. Literally can. And y'all keep cutting costs with them other dudes and shit. We ain't letting y'all get away with that shit with us, man. We ain't letting y'all get away with that shit with us. If it ain't fair, we ain't there. And that's for anybody and everybody. Respectfully. If it ain't fair, we ain't there. And we've got called for every single pay-per-view. 95% of the pay-per-views since Mass, we have got called for. Every last one of them. Name it. If it was a big pay-per-view, we got a call for it. So you know it's there. Schmo, you guys did great. Toughest part, they see us more than the damn battlers. Did you ever think about that? The battle happened for 20 minutes. We covered the damn pay-per-view. Yeah, we spoke on it, money, man. We spoke on that shit. What was the question? More, she asked me a question. Hold up. Don't ask bros to ask me nothing. See, like bro's my boss. No, I don't feel any pressure. I was feeling pressure. That's why I try not to do both at the same time. Now I feel like I've learned and been able to navigate that pressure. That's why I was able to take these battles. Right? So, for me, no. Depending on the commentators, we be looking forward to how y'all felt about the battles halfway through the actual battle. Absolutely, man. Absolutely. I think we have a title. It was like 4 or 5 blogs ago, Money Man. Like 4 or 5 blogs ago. His name is in the title. How dare Jay Smo pick Trufo over me? How dare Jay Smo do that? Like he don't know. Like he don't know what I get into. Maybe he don't. Maybe he don't. Go check out that face-off. We've been doing space-offs every Monday at 9 o'clock. Also, go on my Twitter, I am Froze, at I am Froze. My last Twitter, 22K, they clipped me. And now I got to start from the bottom again. Make sure everybody jump on Twitter after this. I am Froze. Go hit me with a follow. Go hit me with a follow. Go become a follower. Froze is a part of the best PG class ever. It is the best PG class ever. It is the best PG class ever. That's a fact. For me, that's no debating. No debating. But I got you, Jay Smo. I needed that. I needed that energy. I needed that boost. I needed that boost. All those things, it don't take me much to get mad at something. I think we like feeder. The best version of True Foes, the best version of True Foe and the best version of Froze. Are we really talking about anything? What am I missing? The best True Foe and the best Froze. Foe standing in front of them ill will rounds? Where? Is he? I think not. Make sure y'all go follow me on Twitter, man. Make sure y'all go see that Face Off TBL just dropped. I see you, Small. I'm just talking, bro. Much love to you. And make sure y'all support the TBL card, man. It's the best card out right now on paper, clearly. There's really nothing that rivals it right now, except for Mad 6. If your friends won't tell you